It's kind of like an actual reveal.
You bought it?
Hey guys, well, welcome back. We are in Vegreville, Alberta this morning. We are just taking a quick break to stretch our legs. This is a out of the normal video. We've got a new car that somebody's picking up.
It's black.
Joe had a LS Beamer. Haven't really filmed it. There's a couple sneak peeks of it here and there, but Joe sold his LS swap BMW and is getting what is effectively his dream car. Like realistic dream car. There's dream cars. Like I could absolutely say I want a Bugatti Veyron, but that's not realistic.
It's an affordable one within the price range.
So we're going to leave it at that until we get to it, because it's something that he's looked at for a long time. And it's funny because if you pay attention to my social media or his social media, you'll know that a variant of it, the more expensive variant of it, was outside of my house of all places. And this is one of 547.
Yeah.
Like just parked outside on the street. And I called Joe and said, you better get over here because something's here you need to see. But we're going to take a quick moment, stretch our legs, just wanted to say hello, and there'll be a bit of more B-roll and go from there. Well guys, we've made it to Edmonton. It's where the vehicle is. Like I said, we're picking up Mr. Joe B1, as we call him at work, Joe B2. Just a fire truck going, obviously, to a call of some sort. We are on 82nd, had a couple looks already, and we're going to get there, and I promise it is well worth watching. We're going to focus on driving. We figured I'd say hello, check in from Edmonton. Nice bright brake lights, good turn signal. Wow. So I'm in it. I'll insert a clip at the end. We were talking with the owner, and part of the reason Joe said, nope, enough's enough. It's a vehicle Joe has been wanting for his entire life. This little unit is, you can call Grand Nationals not rare, because they are 20,000 of them made in 87, about 20,000. I don't know how many with T-tops. So yeah, you've seen lots of Grand Nationals. So I'm going to insert a clip now. Well guys, just at home, and Mark came over for a beer, and he said, you better come outside and take a look. This is like dream car status. Like, I'm telling you, dream car status. It's got a 3.8 liter, it's got a turbo, I let you take a guess. Get figured out yet? Fucking GNX. Number 379 off the production line. I don't know where the owner is, but it's got the honeycomb wheels. I don't want to touch it. This thing is gorgeous. Interior is just mint. Guys, you don't find these anymore. Like, you just do not find these. I should have my gimbal on. Man. If the owner of this car is watching this video, come say hi. I'd love to go for a rip. I know they're quick for what they were, but man, I want to hear it run. Hopefully I can find the owner. Maybe he's just a couple doors down or something, but that thing is so sweet. That was 2 weeks ago, outside of my house, a GNX. Now you're going to say, I've seen a GNX before. And you may have. But what I'm going to inform you of is that there are 547 GNXs made. And what makes them drastically different is that it was a McLaren project. They worked with McLaren. So Buick and McLaren. And what you will not find on a GNX is a Buick badge. It's a Grand National Experimental. They were double the cost of a Grand National from factory. So in this regards, this one's about $30,000 is what he's roughly looking at spending. If he were to have the GNX, it would be $100,000 to $110,000. And then we're talking Canadian. So that one was number 379. This one is very cool. Way less stress driving a GN. And even this owner, he's afraid to drive it. He's owned it for 11 years and he puts on about 1,000 kilometers a year. He's total engine overhaul. He bought it 11 years ago for about 20, and it's asking 32. It's a vehicle that's going to hold its value. It's very neat. I super jealous, super happy for Joe. He's picking up, the reality is his dream car. And then I say realistic dream car. We'll go back to that. And that's why I said this is going to be picking up my friend's dream car. And guys, if you don't think a Grand National is your dream car, that's cool. Again, a realistic dream car is something else. We're just going to wait. We're waiting on Joe. We're going to get a good in-person rip in this. He's going for a drive in it right now. And then likely we got to go meet at a bank to do the transfer. And away we go. So you guys stay tuned. I hope you're enjoying what... I just can't wait to get this thing on the road. I hit a smile just on his face, even getting in that vehicle, something else. Joe, congratulations. Something you've worked hard on for a lot of years. Something you've talked about for, I've known you 15 years, so I'm going to say you've talked about it for 15 years about owning a Grand National. Joe's first official drive with the GNX. And I'm sure we'll actually get a couple miles on it here in the next little bit. Damn, Tiffany looking good in that reflection. Well, the deal's done. He is transferred. They're just signing the bill of sale. I'm gonna get the trailer ready to load it up because we don't have insurance on it. We don't have registration on it. And that's why we brought it.
Floating somewhere up in the clouds. We're going out of ourselves, can you feel it? Almost like I don't know if it's real. Cause when we're doing our thing, we're like wheels that won't stop turning. So take me on a trip, now trip. Oh, flick the switch, kill the lights. Oh, wasted. City lights are shining so bright. All these empty faces, we don't care about them tonight. We're going out of ourselves, can you feel it? Almost like
guys. We're all loaded up and headed east. Got the Grand National on the trailer for Mr. Joe, and it's gorgeous. Like honestly, the biggest thing it needs now is a really good polish and a ceramic coat to protect his investment, and it is an investment. We had an amazing lunch in Sherwood Park at I Dream Pizza. We had extravaganza, something like that.
Yeah, something around those. I don't remember it.
Either way, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. If you're in the Sherwood Park or Edmonton area and you're looking for a pizza that actually, it was bacon stuffed, or bacon mozzarella stuffed crust. It was a $5 option, like $26 with a tip. You're not getting that almost anywhere. Like Boston Pizza is $35, $36 for a pizza that size.
And not greasy at all.
Oh, no. And like the crust, no crunch. Like there was crunch. It was cooked. But it was fluffy. It was amazing. You guys, you're watching this, you killed it. But anyways, we were on our way east. We actually just missed a storm. Just caught the tail end of, or the start of it as it's headed kind of southeast into southeastern Alberta and going towards Saskatchewan. So we're on our way back to Lloydminster. We're going to get some help, hopefully, maybe not, we'll see. Get it off the trailer. We'll do a real good walkthrough, hopefully a drive. We've been talking a video idea, and if I can pull it off because of the clip that I inserted earlier in the video, if you fast forwarded, I'm sorry, but there was a GNX outside of my house, and I think this is what kind of sparked Joe to say, screw it, I'm getting the GN. He's been wanting one for a long time. Like I said, I've known Joe for upwards of 15 years. He's wanted a Grand National every year, so...
For about 20 years I've been looking.
And the worst part is this guy that we bought it from owned it for 11 years, bought it 11 years ago, paid 20 grand, and yeah, it only went up about 10-ish, somewhere in there. It's crazy. And this thing, there's not a tick under the engine bay other than the spark plugs. It's gorgeous. There's a reason it's his dream vehicle. They're just such a unique vehicle. Anyways, we're gonna keep driving, focusing on driving. We did see quite a few RCs. Just wanted to share about our lunch, our trip, and I'll see you guys soon. Just a quick pit stop. Rest the old legs. Do a quick walk around, make sure everything's good with the trailer. Truck's doing beautifully. Getting better gas mileage, diesel mileage, while loaded on the trailer, mainly because we've got a wind. A little bit of a storm front that we kind of drove out of. But man, look at this thing. Just an absolute gorgeous. You guys can't see it, but it does need a polish, but for the most part, what we call all original. Joe's just taking a picture of the Darth Vader. I'm going to try and find, and I'll insert now, if I did, the Darth Vader commercial. A little bit. The wheels are all OEM. Guys, if you buy a Grand National and you're going to mod the shit out of it and change the wheels, keep them. Because I'm telling you, you're going to fetch way more money with this than some weird non-OEM wheel. Don't get me wrong, fitment is life, but and yeah, it'd be nice to stick right out to here, but don't toss the wheels. Don't be that guy. Don't even sell the wheels.
They're worth money to somebody.
Yeah, and Joe may put different wheels on. Maybe he'll change the back spacing, but
I'll keep these.
He's not dumb. And yes, it's a factory intercooled setup, and it's kind of neat. I didn't know this. Joe had to tell me as I was watching. That's a scoop for the intercooler. What's really neat is the intercooler is actually
Down here.
Yeah, the intercooler, there's the scoop. The intercooler is behind the radiator. So it's actually drawing air from the fan. Just a super smart, this car, the way it was built and engineered, is genius for back in the day.
The lower front lip has a split in the middle to allow the air
like
into the intercooler.
I thought at first that it was broken, but like that split is OEM and it pulls air right into the intercooler. Like super unique. Buick, hands down, did an amazing job getting things lined up. Not the OEM lights though.
No, I don't.
Wagner halogen.
They're still better than
Yeah.
the original piece.
they're better than what Dean's got on his.
Yeah, this is broken,
Yeah.
and that's melted.
Yeah, so like
That's like
we're talking a couple
minor things that
like little things that Joe's got to do to get it to what he'll be totally happy with.
little tiny dents.
Again, little things that you might not see it on camera. We see it right now. Actually, this is better lighting now than what we were in Edmonton. Like you can see, more dents. It definitely needs a proper polish. There's a lot of like, I'm not gonna call it lazy paintwork, but it is because they didn't quite do a proper polish. So you get that banana peel look to it, and then there's where somebody's used a brush on it, and that's life. That's Joe's gonna pay, and I'd polish it for him, but I don't trust myself on a paint like this, aftermarket paint and stuff like that. You don't want to get it too hot. Let the pros do it, and then he'll have it ceramic coated. I imagine he's going to get a couple of the small PDRs done. Yeah, see, I see more dents on the side of the door now than I did before.
Yeah.
I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, at least 3 there, I think.
Yeah.
And that's probably just door dents. Door dents 4.
It's fucking 5 feet
Yeah,
long.
and that's likely. And under a UV light, you'd see them right away. That's likely just door dings from when it was on the road. And the owner only put 1,000 kilometers on average per year for the last 11 years, and it's got what, 90?
Just over 80,000.
Yeah, so just over 80,000 K. So in the last 11 years, it's seen 11,000 of it. Again, more little door dings, and again, like it is what it is. Like you're paintless dent repair is going to fix that.
Californiano now.
Hey guys, well, we're just pulling up to I wouldn't call it a rival shop. They're not shops. Friend. We're just getting into Lloyd. He's got a 4-post hoist. Loading the car up was fine, but honestly, backing up to the 4-post and then raising the 4-post to the same height, backing the car off is way better than our current status. So we're gonna get set up here and back into the shop, and it's kind of like an actual reveal.
You bought it? I was wondering. I was like, what they're doing? I was like, as soon as you guys, I was like, cool. I didn't know what it was. How excited.
We gotta get the RX-7 out of the way first.
It's not a GNX.
It's just a Grand National, but
I bought it off the guy that's had it for years. His DNA's on it now. Is that what you call a spit polish?
I had to.
he's got a chubby unicorn.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, the guy had it for 11 years. He bought it off the guy. You want documentation or manuals?
Holy shit.
Dude, what?
Dude, nice.
Like probably every manual they've ever made for the car is in here.
That's so cool. See, that's a sucky part right now. So I want to buy something, and it's like I don't want to buy anything because of the current situation. Like I'm looking at a few things, and remember that I always want a Falcon, so I saw a Falcon, sent it to Ian. As soon as I messaged Buddy, the Falcon is gone. I was like, fuck.
Got the bags for the T-tops.
The real biggest thing it needs now is a really good polish to get rid of some of the orange peel and some of the blemishes, and then ceramic coating. It's It runs so good. The guy's got a receipt from 2 years ago at Bell in Edmonton of $8,100 of engine rework.
From Bell?
Yeah, from Bell.
Oh, so we know it's a good one.
Yeah, well, and that's just it. It's Bell did it. It's
Bell did it. So old Larry.
Bell, like it's a forged crank in there, and like they wrote down the piston brake gaps, piston clearances.
Yeah.
Part numbers and everything that went into it.
So you can kind of see why we want to back it onto the 4-post, and then technically we can just at that point, drive it off of the 4-post.
So let's go move the poor man's
Corvette?
Shelby Cobra.
Oh, yeah, that's a better. That's definitely a good way.
That's really what it is.
Because it's got a Cobra. Yeah, that's right. It's got a Ford.
I mean, like
small block Ford.
Wheelbase and everything. Like it's pretty much.
The car was supposed to be a Cobra.
Yeah.
Oh, it still does live.
What's that?
The car you stole.
Hey, look! I'm like taking away on it a little way there, but it's getting there. Getting some AN conversion. Like converting everything to go AN.
Yep.
So like it's gonna go all AN.
Little bit of outside guidance, a little bit of teamwork, taking the tire off. We've got the car getting lined up with the 4-post. Vlog on vlog. As you can tell, she gets a little tight, but we are really close lined up. Guys, always take a second when you're unloading a car that you had a bit of a problem loading. It wasn't bad. This is just a safer way of doing it. Yeah, you got room on the trailer on both sides yet. So, like worst case scenario, yeah.
Straight back, straight, and then you just turn.
I can't get over it. Like I'm still trying to let it sink in, and it's not even mine.
Wait till the guys start going in the shop. Like, so like if Chris is there when we go to drop it off, he's gonna be like, because he dropped the Biscayne off today. Stupid camera. I think if you just go straight, Joe.
Yeah, straight up, straight right now, just back in straight.
It's set underneath. That's fine. That's.
Might have to lower the hoist.
Lower the hoist. Whoa.
Lower the hoist a little bit.
Jack.
Oh, it's there. It wasn't very fun to unload things in here.
No. Yeah. Yeah, we're on the jack now.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, coming.
Keep going.
Smells like napalm. Smells like victory. Don't turn too much out. Right, straight now.
Yeah, straight back, Joe. You know what? Now you get to see underneath of it.
Yeah, coming.
Good.
That's good.
She's on the top, you know.
Black stars, that's as much as you get. It is odd how
Alright, so it might be the rear main seal.
Yeah, I've seen that when it was in his garage.
It's like one of the clamps I get rid of is that stupid U-bolt clamps are terrible. Right?
Might be
Those are the new lines he had done.
Yeah, those
Trying
are
to clear
definitely
lines.
new lines. Yeah. Fuck, look at the size of the starter on this thing.
Yeah.
so we'll grab the
And
light.
it looks fucking new.
It looks new. Yeah. Your clutch fan's been redone. Yeah, a little bit of a small leak coming out of here.
Yeah, probably rear main seal.
Yeah.
Other than that,
It's
everything seems
clean.
Nice.
Yeah, so this is where they deleted the cat.
Yeah. Might have to switch it to a flat oval tube. Right?
Yeah.
All the way back.
I was like, what is that noise? Oh, yeah.
God damn, that's a tiny intercooler, eh?
I know, but it's crazy that it's behind the rad. It's behind the rad.
Yeah, I know. It's tiny. That's like
Holy crap.
that's like as big as the one in my Subaru.
I'm pretty sure it's a bit smaller than the one in your Subaru.
Oh, I have a stock one.
Yeah, you got a stock one.
Like, it's crazy, Joe. Like, there's, like, little to nothing. Like,
All the rust that's on it is like
It's
all
rust.
surface
Yeah.
rust.
yeah, and there's a company in Edmonton that does a really good job resurfacing.
Yeah, subline resurfacing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Well, it's even looking like up inside of here.
Yeah,
Right?
like
up in
all-
there you can see a little bit
so
of
so
rust
like
above it.
I'd be looking potentially like leave the body mounts look good, but you could potentially look at body mounts in the
But, like,
future.
up there.
Yeah.
Right? It's hardly anything.
Yeah, like
Oh, a little bit of steel brush and some paint.
yeah,
Here's
steel
the
brush and
Yeah,
steal it.
If you want to paint, like
No go.
steel brush and paint, that'll fix it.
So it's
Like
definitely,
it's all minor. It's not
Yeah, when
you could tell a jack stand was used to here.
for how old this thing is.
Oh yeah,
Like it's old.
when it was in his garage, this is the worst rust I've seen. And it's not even surface.
No, it's-
has no paint.
It's just old. I mean, it shows its age.
yep. 100,000 K on it, and that's it. Not even.
Like we're not
80.
buying a DuPont registry car. That's another story. If we're buying a DuPont
We're
registry, then
we're not buying a GNX.
No.
oh crap, the cable might be.
Everybody just wants to stay the night with the keys for some reason. Happy with your purchase, Joe?
Happy with the reaction. Anyway.
Yeah, reactions are going to be something else for a while.
Pretty hard to get a smile out of Ian, but he smiled.
He did smile. He giggled a little bit, knowing that Fernando's reaction was just priceless.
I hope he got that in his eyes.
I hope so. We'll see.
I can't redo that. It's not gonna be the same.
Just even seeing it, like when it's funny, we both missed it in the alley where we were supposed to pull in.
I'm looking at my phone and he's looking left and straight. And I'm like, fuck, we just passed the church. Because if there was a church, I sit around and it's like, yeah, his car's even in the driveway.
Jesus, dude.
So, like, obviously these hose clamps have been changed out. The hoses and hose clamps. That air filter's changed out, the stock ones in the back.
Is it exhaust pipe?
like it, yeah. That's all it is.
It's pretty common for those.
Yeah. Most people put an aftermarket pipe from here, then a remote filter, like a cone filter in here. And that's
Which makes sense when you think about it.
it just makes the turbo whistle louder and accelerate.
Which is what you want.
Because this stuff gets dry cracks and rots, right?
Okay, so now that we got over the fact that you lied to me about a twin turbo for the BMW, so like what turbo are we putting in this one and how many?
Stock and one.
Stopper, like just.
Just this for now.
It is chipped. It is.
I'm
It
just
is.
wondering.
It is chipped. It does have a little more power than stock. I haven't seen Joe step on it yet.
I haven't even drove it other than off the trailer, on the trailer. The other guy's one that drove it.
Yeah, he did. Did he even step on it?
A little bit. Yeah.
It sounds really unique. Like
There's a horrible squeak from this side of the dash. That noise is bothering me. I think it's this bolt in perfect. Like this one's.
But-
Trying to keep it clean and black is another task.
he has never owned a black
I
vehicle.
like white car. Look
Oh,
at my
he's
car.
in for a treat
Oh,
for
he's
that.
in for a tree, that's for sure.
He had better. Yeah, attaboy.
That's right. I hope he steps on
Oh yeah, I guess it.
that thing. It's good rolling. Holy.
Old fuel. Old fuel. It needs fresh fuel. It really needs fresh fuel. It does need a louder exhaust. But it's definitely got some old fuel in it. I would not be stepping on that much right now. We made it to the shop. In one piece. Joe can't get insurance today. Why have a insurance broker open but not have any brokers there so you can not get insurance?
Yeah, makes 0 sense.
Yeah. I don't imagine those are fairly cheap.
No, I don't think so either.
There is probably a way to mount them in here properly.
There is a bag in there.
Yeah, and I bet you there's a mounting spot for them.
But
So Joe's got his dream car, and it's funny because I'm here at the shop just kind of tinkering on the sled to get it running so I can turn it around. And I'm like, why can't I get it to start? Well, I figured out why. I got a broken wire in the voltage regulator.
manuals?
And then, like we were talking about at Fernando's, it's got manuals, like every kind of manual that this car come with has it. It's got the factory catalytic converter that they deleted it kind of sloppily, personally. But teach their own. So there's the T-top bags. There's the factory mud flaps. The cam position sensor that looks like it's a electronic distributor. Yeah, so the bags, they look brand new. It's, have you ever owned a car with T-tops?
Oh.
Don't drop it.
I know.
Glass in?
You figure,
I would think it's actually going to be glass in, Joe.
well, this is a narrow side. The glass end is a wider side.
Yeah. I think it's just there to protect the glass, and then you fold it over top. Unless does that have a slip on the inside too?
Nope.
Yeah, so I would say, I'd say it's the other way. I'd say you go glass in and that stays out. And then it just protects the glass.
Either way, it's going to protect the glass.
No, yeah, it's just,
Need a shelf.
yeah, we need shelves. It's something we've been talking about in the shop here with Joe and I. Princess Auto has them on sale. We kind of got to just commit, I think, and buy a couple and get them done with. Guys, I'm telling you, I've kept it pretty good just behind, but we're all doing the same thing. And then in the back of the Jeep, yeah, Jeep update, by the way. We got parts left and right. And I'm testing out the new manifolds. They look really good. They look like they're going to turn forward just the way I want. And we're just getting everything kind of mock kicked up here. I'm going to send Get these cleaned up. I might even powder coat them. Might powder coat the front cover. A few things that I'm looking at doing powder coat wise. We're changing the color up a little bit. As Joe's going to find out, black sucks. It's awesome. It looks friggin' amazing.
I told myself I'd never own another black car unless it's a Grand National.
But it's 15 years. Has there been a period where you have not had a turbo vehicle in your possession?
Probably not.
I was going to say, I don't think so. Because 15 years ago, you had the Colt. No, you had the Laser, then you got the Colt.
I had the Laser in like 02.
Yeah. So that's probably the last year before that you didn't own a turbo car. Like, realistically speaking, we're talking 18 years. Probably 18 years this man has owned a turbo car. Yeah. And now he owns a T-top turbo car. So he's always had something to do with turbos. Man, look at the catalytic converter in there. Yeah, exactly. It's got aftermarket speakers that I hope we're going to fix the wiring up because it looks terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. The wiring for the car? Oh, yeah, it is too. That's like your antenna and stuff like that.
Chassis wiring.
Yeah, that's GM's. So there's that filter he was talking about.
Yeah.
Factory thermostat, even. That's why you didn't have it on. It's not that it falls off, Joe. It's broken.
Figure out how that's supposed to be secured.
There's your factory oil filter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look, it melted too.
Yeah.
So there's
Well,
your
probably fell off and then melted on something.
AC Delco, when AC Delco still used mainly USA.
Okay, let's go for a drive.
Yeah, let's go for a drive. And we're off. First drive in a Buick Grand National. Like, I've never been in a Buick Grand National. I've seen them. I've never sat in one. I've seen them drive. Seen some modded ones. Lots of Regals. Lots of swapped out, popped up Regals, but never.
Right now,
Grand
the
National.
mirrors are really huge and very functional. Far from.
We had talked about when we were loading the car up, before we got loading the car up on our way. Just going to turn the radio off before something demonetizes it. We had talked about how we can't load it backwards without covering the mirrors because we will break the mirrors. It's likely I'll catch a rock. It gets faster as it changes gears. I don't know, maybe that was the torque converter locking up actually. And you can actually hear yourself think pretty good for being... you can actually think pretty good when you're in the T-top car, which is kind of nice. Being a couple taller gentlemen, it's nice that you can remove the headspace because Joe's not going to drive this all that much in poor weather. It's not what it's for him. The sound of that turbo.
I like it.
I think you're going to have to...
Make the turbo louder.
Yeah, I think you got to definitely get an intake for it. Like, it's comical because it is a 1987, and it's something Joe and I talked about in my wife's... Like, for a 1987, that moves. Like, don't get me wrong, I've owned faster cars. The Jeep is considerably faster. Well, not right now. But it actually picks up and moves. And, yeah, it's, as you heard on our launch, it roasts the tires just launching on a boosted launch. That's kind of neat. The nice part is, if Joe wants to do boosted rolls, so if he wants to roll a race, he can actually preload the turbo, and unlike most of these new vehicles that you can't preload the turbo while you're driving.
Traction control and ABS nannies.
Yeah. Very, but comparably speaking, I took him for a drive in my wife's 2008 Impala. I can't remember what it was for. we had to go somewhere.
You were
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
dropping off the truck.
You can't feel anything in that thing, and that drives like this. Like this is the 1987. It's got bill shock, so it has a little bit firmer. Oh, the sound of that turbo! And if you can't hear that, I'm sorry.
It rides like the typical Buick.
Yeah, it drives like a Buick. Like he just went over a bump that I feel every time I come in my Dodge. Like we're gonna go over the tracks here, and it floats. Like it's not a firm hit. So, but absolutely, this is like the dash of my Lexus from 1997, which is 10 years newer, is cracked and gross. This thing's like mint. Like I said, it's what I would call OEM plus. Like it is in a immaculate shape for what it is. Yes, it's a respray. Yes, it's had some modifications, but it's not something that's been done that's distasteful. It's like this thing, like absolutely hop in it, drive it, and like the Dean. But needless to say, guys, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos of, say, Lloyd's local scene, let me know in the comments below. It was a joy filming this. It was a blast helping Joe get this to Lloydminster. And honestly, he didn't have much of a reaction. Joe doesn't have a huge reaction per se, but
Made for a good day.
oh, this is unbelievable. And he's gonna have, like, Fernando's reaction was priceless.
And Richard.
No! I didn't get Richard's reaction on film, but it just, guys, like I'm telling you, it's been an absolute joy. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, subscribe. There's going to be more coming with this car, and hopefully with the GNX in town. Jeep footage coming. This is a weekend drop, so this is going to be a double week drop. Monday, so today I might get it up on Saturday. It might be Sunday. I'm sorry. But today is Saturday. I'm filming August 9th, 7th, 8th, 9th. And hopefully you're also going to get a drop on Monday at Crow's Nest Pass. Again, if you like the video, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Hey guys, well, you made it to the end. I am sorry that this is a 45-minute video. No, I'm not. Leave me a comment below. If you made it here, let's say type Grand National on the bottom. Thanks for watching. Double drop reminder, tomorrow is another drop. Enjoy. Take care.